Hello everyone and happy Thursday to you. So this Thursday we have a pretty classic, pretty traditional Thursday video, and that is a bins haul video. I went to the bins on Monday this week and the bins were actually really good. I was able to fill up an entire IKEA bag full of, actually it's overflowing. I wish I could give you a look, but there's literally an IKEA bag with like a mountain of stuff over it. And then on the side of it there are many shoes and a bag and scarves and a headband and a lot of stuff. So I came home with a lot of stuff. My total I think was about 130, which actually isn't super high. My consignment store is still like on a pause basically until some point in March. So I really didn't grab much to consign. That's okay because this is money well spent and I have quite a lot to show you guys, which means I might move a little faster than usual in this video just because I don't really want this to be two parts and I really want to get through it and show you guys everything. Now, there is a mix of some mall brand stuff with quite a few new Bolo brands that I myself had never heard of before. So I'm really excited to show you guys this stuff. Now, of course, when I am finding really good stuff, I am finding like high-end, nicer designer or Bolo brand stuff. That doesn't mean I'm gonna skip the like really good seasonal bread and butter. The lights stay on because of the bread and butter. So I do still grab it. So if you see it, that's why. So we're gonna start off as per usual with the shoes, and then we're gonna move on to the accessories and stuff, and then we're gonna move on to the clothing. Quick little reminder, if you missed the Tuesday video, Ryan and I went to a bunch of consignment stores and we did some spring shopping with the new releases at all of our local consignment stores. There was a lot of good stuff. We were able to snag a few deals, but there was a lot of good stuff that was just a little out of a resale price range. And then Wednesday, if you are a Valentine, a member of the channel, we went shopping at Unique and we had some really good luck there. I was pretty shocked. I haven't found that good of stuff at Unique in a while. So there's that as well. I know that Ryan said in the Tuesday video, if you didn't watch all the way through, that he was going to be in this haul. And this is a totally separate haul from that. Due to timing and due to scheduling, that might be in the future, a haul of him and I. That might be next week at some point if it works out. Don't worry, you just have to put up with me. But there's really good stuff in here. Okay, I said I was gonna go fast, so let's do this. First up is a pair of boots. These are some really high-end retail boots, but it's not a brand that sells super well for me, but I just couldn't skip them just because. So these are by Paul Green. Now, Paul Green boots like this would retail for like $300 to $350, which is why I couldn't skip them. Paul Green doesn't resell super well, though every once in a while you can get lucky with them. I think these are cute. They're kind of supposed to have this like slightly distressed look. I think this is a little extra wear right here, but otherwise they're in really good shape. I couldn't skip them. I don't know why. So then we have another pair of boots that are kind of similar in shape, but pretty different in style. These ones are a lot more like Western looking, but once again, they're like a block heel leather boot. Now I saw these roll out in a rotation and I was like, I bet money those are Free People, just because this is very Free People looking. Actually, they might be, which might be kind of confusing. You're not gonna be able to see the logo in here. It's pretty worn. I mean, it's not worn, but the gold like logo is pretty worn off. These are by Matisse. Matisse is a shoe brand. You might have seen Coconuts by Matisse or Matisse, but it's a shoe brand that can be sold at Free People or Anthropologie. So I bet money that these were sold at one of the two places. They're made in Brazil and they're a size 6. The only wear really, I mean, there's obviously a little bit of wear on the bottom from being worn like normally, but this heel has a little kind of chunk out of it. No big deal. Otherwise, they're in really good shape. This leather is really soft and nice. So I'm super excited about those. They're a size, actually 6.5. They're called the Caddy. Oh, and the Paul Greens were a size 7.5. Next up, so this is really weird. If you've been watching the hauls for the past like 2 weeks, you'll notice that every single time I've went to the bins, I have found some kind of Steve Madden horsebit mule or loafer for some reason, which is fine. I really love classic horsebit loafers. It only continues. I found another pair, and honestly, this is my favorite pair I've found so far. So these have like a huge, or like a double layered giant kind of buckle to them, and these are honestly probably the best shape of all the ones I've found the past couple weeks. These are called the Shayla, and these are size 8.5. These are adorable. I love these. They're like a patent smoothed leather. Really good shape. Super, super pumped about those. And last pair of shoes. Now, this is a new Bolo brand to me, so get out your Bolo notebook because this brand looks to be very expensive. Of course, these look really funky. Actually, someone at the bins handed me the first one, and then I was able to find the second one. But I could tell right away they looked very expensive and like funky. On the bottom, they say handcrafted in Portugal, size 38, I think. But they're called inch squared. Or like inch 2. And they're like these Mary Jane mules. I believe these are a 38. But these inch 2 inch squared shoes seem to retail. Now I'm trying to recall. Either they resell or retail at like $250. I think they maybe retail around $250, $275, and they resell for about $150. So that's great. And that's cool. And these are funky. It's one of the, they're very heavy too. You could just tell these were like a nice material and very substantial. The only wear is a little bit of like rub wear in between. Otherwise, like there's some light creasing to the vamps and they're in great shape otherwise. I'm pretty pumped about these. I haven't looked into like how well they resell, but obviously they seem to have value. We have a bag and kind of like 3 accessories. We'll do the bag next. So everyone knows her, everyone loves her. Everyone knows this bag. This is the Madewell tote. I don't know the name actually of the tote. I've had it so many times though. I've never had it in this good a shape. This is like new condition, honestly. The straps are in great shape. They're still very like malleable and squishy. It also even has the crossbody, which I honestly didn't even know the bag ever had. I don't know if this is like a newer model or something, but I've never seen one with the crossbody. This is from 2018. So whoever owned this took either super good care of it or never used it and it just sat in her closet. But like the inside has no marks or anything. I feel like every time you find one of these, there's like a big stain on the inside, like seeped all the way through to the outside. But that is not the case with this one. This is in crazy good shape. This is great. So I'm really excited about that. That should be really easy to sell. Next up is a headband, and you guys know that I love checking just like the random kind of weird stuff. So this looks very like 80s jazzercise or something to me. And this is actually a Patagonia headband. Our garbage truck is here. Shocker, Jack's filming on garbage day. Okay, the garbage truck is gone. So this is a Patagonia headband. I haven't looked up if this is like rare. I'm sure it's older because it just looks like it, but this is adorable. I love this mix of colors. It's so 80s, 90s, and it's super cute. Next up is a scarf, which doesn't seem super exciting. It's just like a wool plaid scarf. But this is my first time finding this luxury brand. So definitely put this brand in your Bolo notebook, in your memory, and that is Paco Rabanne. Paco Rabanne is mainly known for doing, it's called chainmail, which I'm sure a lot of you know, but it's like all of this like metal chains or metal kind of like platelets that's linked together. That's really what he's known for. Obviously not this, very not this at all. This must have just been an old kind of like scarf that they sold back at like the boutique way back in the day or something, but made in France. This is acrylic though, so actually it's not even wool. This might be something I send to the Real, but I am excited to have found Paco Rabanne now. Last accessory, and then we'll move on to the actual clothes. And it's a belt. I grabbed this belt just because it seemed like a thick, nice leather, and it's in really good condition. It's got these really nice, like, big belt holes. It's called Hank's Belts, 100-year belts. This is called the Esquire. Cool, that might be the style number actually. This is a size 38 men's, and when I looked these up, these retail for about 200 bucks, and the comps were actually really good, even though this seems just kind of more plain compared to belts I usually grab. But some people even had them listed up to like 125. I do not imagine getting that much for this. It was absolutely worth giving that a Google. Alrighty, so we are on to the clothing now. And I don't have this sorted too much. I don't know like if the mall brands are coming first, if the nice stuff is coming first, or if it's mixed together. We will see. So this first thing is, I believe, a vintage piece, and it is just so in style and so cute, I had to pick it up. So this, oh, there's holes in it. How did I not notice that? Okay, let me show it to you anyways. So this is a corduroy brown maxi skirt. It has a split in the back. that also has its own little split details to it because it has 2 holes on each side. I was excited to have found this because it is Lauren Ralph Lauren vintage once again. And kind of like Western maxi skirts are super in. So that's a bummer. I'm gonna have to figure out what to do. I'll look up if this like really was gonna be worth something. Maybe I can list it for just like a little and someone can fix it. If it really wasn't gonna be worth that much, I will just smile and move on. Next up is a pair of pants. So this is a mall brand piece. These are Banana Republic. They're a size large. They are boutique. I guess they're like retail store. Yeah, retail. That's the word, not boutique. They're not outlet, is what I'm trying to say. But these are some brown, very flowy, wide leg pants. I think they're super cute. They're super trendy being so wide leg. They're very like relaxed fit. These are from 2022. That just seemed new enough to me. Being a large, I thought was pretty nice too. I could see these doing pretty good on Poshmark or eBay. Like I've said in the past, I really just have liked picking up some of these just nicer mall brand pieces that will sell for something just to, I don't know, make little sales here and there. Next up is a Johnny Was piece. So we're taking a step up. It's JW Los Angeles. And this is another size large. So these are some embroidered floral kind of, I guess kind of joggers, but they don't necessarily like cinch at the ankle like I picture joggers doing. But the embroidery goes basically all the way around the leg and it is on both legs. This is one of the last things I found when I was there. I'm excited about this. I just sold a pair of Johnny Was pants. That might have been yesterday. Yesterday or 2 days ago. I'm pretty excited. These are super cute. This I might keep for myself. I haven't decided yet. These are some Lululemon shorts, and I always like a good stripe. When I was in, as I have my stripe tattoos. When I was in like high school and college, some of you might even know, especially the college part, but all I would wear is Adidas. Anything with like the 3 stripes I like loved. Then I really got into Adidas Originals, which is of course like the trifle leaf. So I love a stripe apparently. I love like a black and white stripe. There's just something about that just looks very like sleek to me. So I probably honestly will keep these Lulu shorts, which there's the logo. It is kind of worn. These are definitely a bit older. And I mean, Lulu shorts don't always sell for me that well anyways, and I do have a gym membership, so I guess that's fitting. Also, there's like a little hole. So these are definitely keepers because I don't think they'd get me much otherwise. I'd probably have to put them on Marketplace. Next up is Athleta. Now this is kind of a more unique Athleta piece, so that's kind of why I'm giving it a shot. So there's the logo. And I was like, why are these so high-waisted? And that is because these are maternity leggings, which is so interesting. I've never even seen Athleta maternity leggings. These are size small maternity, small maternal, small pregnant, I don't know. But these are like a nice straight legging, which is definitely more trendy than the super fitted ones, I feel. Yeah, I'm gonna give these a shot. I do not know the last time I had maternity in my closet. It probably would have been some kind of thing from Hatch, but I never find Hatch, and I honestly don't really know any other nicer maternity brands, so that'll be really interesting to try. Then we have a Madewell piece. This is Madewell size medium, and this is like a super soft, kind of like flannel shirt. The buttons line up as if this is men's, but I don't believe this is men's. Because like normally this is the side that the buttons are for men. But the sleeves look too short for a male. So I'm pretty sure this is a female's. It's really cute. As you guys know, I don't honestly sell much of the Madewell that I find. This is from 2024. I hadn't even looked at that before filming. This is really cute, really substantial, and in really good shape. So I think that should do well. Let's just get these out of the way. I have 2 Old Navy pieces that I'm just trying. I'm like doing an experiment with Old Navy, I feel like. I'm trying some of the cuter, newer, larger size stuff, and I'm mainly like targeting it at eBay just to see if it works, okay? Bear with me. This is Old Navy extra large, and I thought this was just really cute. It's like a ruffle collar, kind of like tie front chambray puff sleeve top. It's really cute, and it's extra large, and I think it was still on their website. I'm trying it, okay? I don't know. I don't really know why I am. Then, this isn't like a larger size. It's a size medium, but this is the other Old Navy. There's no more in here, don't worry. And this was giving very Agua Bendita vibes. This is just super cute. It's super like Love Shack fancy, super just cute. Super like Liberty London I think it's super pretty. And this is also from 2022, and it's just like, what a perfect season to find this, or to list this in. It's super Easter, it's super spring. I don't know, guys. Okay, let's just move on. This is fun. I promise the next thing is a new bolo. I feel like I built this up, but there are so many in here. Obviously, I didn't have it organized well. This is not. So this is the last thing before we do a new good bolo. This is called Comfort Wash from the makers of Hanes. I kind of thought it was like a Comfort Colors brand, but it's not. This is just so adorable. I had to pick it up. It is the Teeny Time Vodka Espresso Coffee Liqueur Espresso Martini graphic sweatshirt. Love an espresso martini. I think this is so cute. It's from Girl Tribe Co. So I guess I should maybe look that up because they probably just kind of screen print their stuff. So cute. I couldn't skip this. It's in super good shape and a lot of people really like espresso martinis. I had to. And with that was this. And this is much nicer, and it is not a no-name sweatshirt, but I would assume it's from the same girly because it's kind of the same vibe. So this is a camo sweatshirt. It actually has, can you see any of them? It has butterflies in the camo, which is really unique and really, really cute. It's very like lightly kind of printed. So adorable. This sweatshirt is by a brand called Dairy Boy, which I had never heard of, but I was like, oh, let me just look up this like girlies really cute sweatshirts and see if any of them are good. People list these for like $200. I know nothing about this brand, but it looks like it's worth a lot of money. So if you see Dairy Boy, definitely pick it up. I didn't actually look up this exact one, but other sweatshirts of theirs were like $200 online. I'm pretty shook by that. That's not what I expected when I found it, for sure. This is so cute. This is new with tags. Abercrombie & Fitch, which you guys know I have grown to really like to sell. This retailed for $130. It's a size medium, which is great because a lot of Abercrombie is like super, super small. But it is this pink kind of puff sleeve with like a kind of corset detail satin maxi dress. This is so cute. Again, so good for spring, so good for like prom and dances at schools. I love this. It's kind of like an 80s satin, like was that taffeta or something? Or I don't remember what that fabric is called. I feel like it's called taffeta. This is so cute. I am really excited about that. That should do super well. A new to me men's brand. And actually you're gonna see this one twice in here. This might be a new bolo, but I haven't dug as deep on this brand. So it's called McCade, unless it's like Macade, but I feel like it's probably McCade. It says Golf Concept, McCade Golf. This is a sweatshirt that's in like new condition, and it says McCade on it, and it has their like bird logo. Really nice, really like thick, heavy fabric. I think it also has a little, McCade Golf thing here. It looked like maybe this would retail around $150, $125, $150. And it seemed like people maybe listed them for like $50, which I would consider a bolo for sure if it sells well. It looked very well priced across the board, and it looked very like fancy. There's that. But again, you'll see the label again because there's another piece in here. I found some really good men's. Oh, and actually this is another one of the men's. So this was with that. I need to lint roll the hood. But this is like a hooded flannel. It's really in like new condition, besides that obviously in the bins it like collected some fuzz. This is by Vince, size large, classic fit. And again, as you can tell by this label, just how good a shape it's in. Again, ignore the fuzzies. But this label is like crisp. The fabric tag is like crisp and new. This is so cute. And honestly, this is like kind of my style. I don't know if I'd wear a flannel with a hood necessarily, but I really like this colorway. And you guys know I like flannels and plaid. So like if for some reason this was doing awful, I would keep it before I would like consign it. One mall brand to pop back on. So this is Ann Taylor. I would say J. Crew is my best selling mall brand for sure. Now the dryer is singing to us. Lots of interruptions today. I would say my second most successful mall brands would be Ann Taylor and Banana Republic for sure. This is Ann Taylor. It is factory, but I usually don't really care that much. It's a size large and it's a really, really cute like rust burnt orange, just like polo cardigan with the collar and everything. It's super, super modern. Styles like this with the collar are just super trendy and popular. It also has the big buttons, which are super trendy. I don't even think I looked at when this is from. I just liked the style. It's from 2021, but yeah, it's really modern. It's also super soft. It's also in super good shape. There's no pilling or anything. It's also a large, which I feel like is pretty nice and easier to sell. Here's a really good find. So we'll do this next. This was with all that men's stuff, and there's more to come. This is a shacket by Fjallraven. Now you might know them for the backpacks, but you might not know that they make clothes, and you also might not know that their clothes are really, really, really expensive. Like, surprisingly expensive, honestly. And a lot of consignment stores and stuff know that and market really high. I think on Tuesday, I don't know if I showed it, but on Tuesday when we were at one of the turnstiles, I saw a Fjallraven just like t-shirt or something, and it was priced like $68 at a consignment store. This is not buttoned correctly. This is so cute and nice. So Minnesota, so up north. I love this. It's got the logo right there. All the buttons have the little fox. It's wool, or it's like a wool blend for sure. It's in really, really good shape. Made in Portugal. It's called the Canada shirt. I don't know, I can't spend that long. I feel like this is a wool blend. I couldn't really find it, but this is really nice. I'm sure it retailed for a lot. Speaking of very nice materials, one of my favorite things that I found today, not because of the brand, I mean, I love this brand, but it's not like a luxury brand. It's just so nice. So this is Pilcrow by Anthro. As you can see, it says 100% cashmere right there. It is a medium. And this is an animal print sweater that also has a tiger on it. This is adorable. This is exactly the kind of like quirky, cute Anthro that I love to find. Sells fast, sells for a lot. So cute. I am so excited to have found that. Ugh. Okay, another sweater. This is a brand that I don't do super often, but I really like the style on this one. So this is BDG Urban Outfitters. That is their newer label. Size small. I told you guys that I will do urban if it reminds me kind of Free People, and this one does. It has these like kind of really obvious seams, and just the colorway and the like thickness of the stripes, and it's super oversized, was giving me kind of a Free People vibe. And it's really good spring colors. So I think that'll do good. We'll see, or else I'll just consign it if it doesn't. Then we have another Anthro piece, and this is a brand I haven't found, I don't think, for a hot minute. It's not always my favorite Anthro brand, but this piece is really cute. So it's Airy and Alley, which is gonna be really hard to read. It's a size medium, and it's just this like fully embroidered, very boho top. I like that it has this kind of scalloped hem to it. It's like a nice, is this linen? No, I think it's just like a nice cotton. Super cute. I think that's really good for spring. A nice staple. Then we actually have a pair of overalls. Now, I don't know what's with everyone at the bins throwing back all the good Paige stuff, but these are some Paige overalls. They're size 25. Honestly, this person might have thrown them back. Well, I don't know that someone threw them back, but they were kind of laying on top of some old bins, so I really assume someone threw them back. Maybe it's because they're like sort of a slim leg, but that's definitely not like skinny. I still assume that these are probably a straight leg, but they're so cute and they're in great shape. So I don't know why. Overalls always honestly sell really good for me. Their style is called the Allegra. Oh, that's the color. They're the Sierra overalls, and they're the Allegra Distressed color. Like, they have all the side buttons. They're clean on the inside and the out. There's no rips or spandex waves. So I don't know. Maybe, again, maybe someone just thought they were skinny and didn't want them because of that, even though, like, I still probably would have picked them up just because overalls do really well, especially like Anthro overalls, which those are Anthro. The moment I looked them up, the first thing that popped up was Anthro. So next up is some Levi's. I'm really picky with the Levi's that I sell myself now, but these are the ribcage straight ankle, size 27, so they're a good size and they're a really good style. They do have busted knees, which aren't always my favorite, but as long as they're not like overly distressed, that's fine. They just feel in really good shape. Again, the size is super good. They're straight leg. So I think these will do good. They're just very good basic jeans. I just can't get as much as I used to be able to. Then we have some shorts. These are tiny little shorts, and these are actually Lululemon shorts. So they're a good color for spring, being this very like Easter pink or spring pink. They are size 2. Oh my gosh, weird. I don't know if you guys know, but is this square? Can you see that? Is this square logo like newer? It's easier to read. Interesting. Yeah, they're size 2. They're like the hot. I'm pretty sure these are the Hottie Hot shorts. One of the only styles that I know the name of. They're cute. They won't probably do that well for me, but that's okay. I'm gonna give them a shot. Here is a new bolo. Now, this isn't the best pair ever, but this is a new denim bolo, I guess, because they're called Gustin. This logo just stood out because it looks very like big, and it's kind of the font of like Balmain and like L'Avant. Maybe it's Gaston. Probably not. But these are men's jeans. They are the Skinny Raw California. Hardly skinny. But they are a dark wash. There's like a cell phone mark. But honestly, when I was looking up the stuff from this brand, it is possible that that was done by the factory because there is one on the back too. I don't know. There is a little bit of wear or just like lightening in between. It's very hard to see. It's more like right here. It's just a little lighter there, but there is no like actual rub through. These are size 35. I really probably should have done more research before filming this, but it looked, I don't know what the retail was on these. I really got to look into these more. You can tell how I literally just went to the bins yesterday, so I'm not as prepared as I normally would be. So next up is just Express, but these are some Express jeans. And these are the 70s low-rise flare. Last time I had a style like this, they sold within 24 hours. So these should do great. They're super flared. I like this kind of like big hem to them. This is definitely a new version of low-rise. This is more like a mid-rise when you're actually comparing it to the early 2000s. But these should do really well. Like I said, last time they sold so fast. These are size 6, so they're a pretty decent size too. We'll see. Then, this is the actual like last thing I found. It's not the last thing I have to show you, but it's the last thing I found. And these are more Lululemon. They are Lululemon men's pants. And they're just a nice kind of brown tan khaki color. And they're size 36. They even have the Lulu tag in them. It's like ever since I said that Lulu has become basically a no-lo, suddenly I actually am having good luck finding it. But at least I've been finding, honestly, the outlier pieces. Because I still have always liked to do the men's pants. And that's about it. Like, that's kind of most of the Lulu that I like. Speaking of, here's another Lulu piece. So this is one of the sweaters. I don't always have the most luck with the sweaters, so we'll see how this goes. I don't know anything about the style name or anything, but it has this like ribbed back to it, and it kind of like splits, like it has like a fold over at the back. Of course, the person removed every single label anywhere on here. There is no fabric label and there is no size label. So I don't know. What I will say is this seems to be a bigger size for Lulu. Like, I would say this looks like an extra large. And I don't think these are meant to be one size, so I would almost put this as like a, I don't know what size. Maybe I'd guess like a 12 or something. Because I know they're probably supposed to fit a little oversized, but it's in good shape too. We'll give it a shot. I don't know. Okay, we're getting down there. Still maybe like 10 things left, but we're getting close. Next up is a lag and look brand that a lot of people have heard of, and that is Prairie Underground. This is a size medium. I used to really not like Prairie Underground, then I did, then I didn't, then I did. Right now, I have, at least last time I had it, I did like it because it sold for quite a bit. And honestly, this is not the worst Prairie Underground I've ever seen. They're kind of known for these like weird like cotton hoodie, cotton shawl things, but this is more of like a linen or cotton pleated dress. So it's, yeah, definitely a lot more stylish in my opinion than others. Yeah, it's organic cotton, but this is much more palatable in my opinion than other Prairie Undergrounds that I've had. I was actually pretty excited to find this, which usually I wasn't very excited to find Prairie Underground. Then we have some men's green pants. I did ask Ryan if he wanted these, but I don't think he did. But these are by old Marc Jacobs, made in Italy. So these would have been like runway, super expensive, from the era of Marc Jacobs when Winona Ryder was like stealing all of his stuff. If you get that reference, I love that. If you didn't know, Winona Ryder back in the day like stole from the New York or something Marc Jacobs, and they caught her. And I think she like even went to court, and then Marc Jacobs was like, come be on my runway, which I think is so funny. Anyways, so this is from the olden day Marc Jacobs. Again, I don't know if I said it, but they actually have a couple like kind of bleachy spots, but I just couldn't skip these. They are like thick military wool, basically. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. I just couldn't skip them. I might see if the RealReal would take them, even though they have those big spots. The RealReal always advertises that they take like as-is stuff and like fair condition. But if you send that stuff in, they always decline it. So I don't know, it's all a lie. Next up is another pair of pants. These are like leggings, I guess. These are by Commando, which I do really like to sell. It's gotten a little trickier to sell, but I still definitely get excited at the bins to find it. This is a size small, and I'm actually quite excited about these because these are some flared faux leather leggings. Mainly they make kind of like faux leather and like plasticky material leggings, it seems like. But the trickier ones are definitely the skinny ones or the joggers. So having these be flare, I think definitely helps out. Here's my other McCade piece. That McCade Golf. This is size large. Now I don't even remember what the other one was. I assume the same. But these are some shorts. They're kind of like a sweat short. They're again very like thick and heavy. Here's the McCade logo. I don't know still. Like exactly what I can get for those. I didn't do any Googling while we were filming, sorry. I didn't gain any knowledge on them. Here, I think is the last men's piece I found from this dude who had all this nice stuff. This is Rag & Bone, and it's size large. And this is like an underlayer warmer. This is merino wool, 100% merino wool. I guess I'm making that up. It's 100% wool, I know that, but I don't, is it merino? Or the fabric tag's cut out. It's 100% wool. I don't know if it's merino. I guess I would assume. But it's just like a green, yeah, like base layer or underlayer. It feels a lot like smart wool, but like really luxurious smart wool. So I'm hoping that does decent. I don't really know what to expect for that. This I thought I would just give a shot because I haven't tried this brand in like 3 years. It's Spiritual Gangster. I used to love to sell this brand, but as soon as they sold out to TJ Maxx and Marshalls, I have despised it. The size is small. It's just like a ribbed kind of crop wrap top. If it doesn't do well in like a week or two, I will just put it in my consign pile. Then we have a Free People little dress. So this is by the Intimately Free People line. This is a size small, and it's a velvet, kind of like floral, detailed floral printed dress. I think this is really cute. I'm sure it's a little bit older probably, but I think it's adorable. So I was excited to find that. Then I'm actually probably gonna send this to Ryan's sister because I don't really like to sell this brand anymore. This was on the No-Lows, but it still retails for a lot. This is a knit like tank with this really cute bow tie detail on the back. This is really hard to hold up. And this is actually by Wilfred, which is of course Aritzia. Wilfred has gotten so hard to sell for some reason. This is really cute, and this is her size. And her birthday's coming up, I believe, in June. I guess coming up. Quite a few months away, but I might just save that for her. Then we have a jumpsuit. This is so cute. Once again, it's Ann Taylor Factory. It's a size 4, but it's a sleeveless, floral, wide leg jumpsuit that is so cute and good for spring. I think it is adorable. I couldn't actually find the date tag on this one, but I'm sure it's pretty modern because it definitely is quite in style. 3 more things, okay? Don't click off yet. So next up is Madewell. Madewell jeans. These are women's. They are the slouchy boyfriend, and they're a plus size. They're size 31. Super nice, super cute. These feel like they've hardly ever been worn. I still like selling Madewell jeans, especially the good styles of them. So I was excited to find those. This is a Free People piece, one of my favorite Free People pieces or styles to sell. It's a size small. I don't know if I was really showing you that, but it's a small. And this is I don't remember the name of the style, but it's the crochet sleeve and cuff, like leopard print thermal. These always perform so well and go for super good money. These have been a staple of Free People's since I started. And last but not least is a new bolo. A very bouncy bolo. And I almost had a heart attack when I found this. So it's really nice pleated. You can tell the difference between nice pleats and not nice pleats. But there's no label up here. And I was like, oh my gosh. Home Plissé and Pleats Please and all those by Issey Miyake only put the label in the fabric tag section. Unfortunately, it was not that. It's a brand called Vanité Couture. And this is a lag and look brand apparently. That is very, very expensive. These dresses are almost $300 new. This is honestly really cool. I love pleats. There's something about good, bouncy, high quality pleats that it's just so fun. It's such a unique fabric and material. I love it. I don't know the resale on this, but if the retail is about $300, it's gotta be pretty high. All right, that is all that I have. Holy buckets. This was a really long, now the washer is singing as well. This is a really long haul. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope it was worth it to put up with me and not have Ryan and I both here to see this really good stuff. I was really excited to show you guys this stuff. And again, our schedules just didn't work out. That's all that I have you guys today. Let me know your favorite couple things that I found today. I always love to read kind of what catches your attention, what you're the most excited to see or whatever. Or tell me if you've had any experience with any of these new brands to me, like Gustin, Vanité Couture, any of those ones. Now I can't remember the rest. And otherwise, I will see you guys on Sunday for a regular What's Sold Sunday with Ryan. Goodbye.